Already off to an excellent start. I think I have like a serving left. Little mini thing. Okay, so I'm just waiting for my oatmeal to cook. I'm trying to be kind of quiet because everyone's still asleep. I have not been feeling like running, but today is the first time in like 2 weeks that I actually like made myself get up and do it. It feels so good to get outside. I don't know why I ever second guess it, because after I do it, I always feel amazing. My knee does not feel amazing, but the rest of me does. You have to watch steel cut oats like really carefully or else they boil over. So on the agenda today, we will be working on a lab report for my molecular bio class. We will be doing at least one PChem lecture, just taking notes on that. And I think at 10 a.m., what time is it? It's like 8:45. At 10 a.m., we have a seminar to attend. It's my infectious disease seminar. It's live on Zoom, but like I don't have to like show my face or say anything. And every week, a different doctor who's specialized in a specific infectious disease gives us a lecture on like everything they know about it, and it's super interesting. So I really like that class. Also, should probably do laundry because I have only the pair of pants that I'm wearing left. That's my chore. Oh, I should empty the garbage. So probably do that at one point. I'd say that like all the boring things that you see me do today are what I do every single day, and then anything interesting is probably something that I'm doing just for this video. Okay, I already said what we were gonna do today, but I'm just gonna make a to-do list so that we can cross them off as we go. Got a little list here, and hopefully we will cross all of these off today. For now, I'm gonna eat breakfast and look at the lab report. So if you're wondering what molecular biology lab looks like online, what you do is you basically every week read through this super long lab manual for the experiment that you're going to do that week, and you try and picture in your head what it would look like, because there are no videos that really show you what you would have been doing. I'm not sure what how Davis does lab in real life, but we don't really get any guidance with this. They do post some like 2-minute videos explaining like pipetting and stuff like that, but they really expected us to know a lot of this on our own, so I spent a lot of time reviewing that. And then they give us a bunch of data from, it's either made up or it's from past labs, and you're supposed to read through the lab report and understand what to do with all this raw data, and then you go through answering whatever questions they tell you to answer. It's actually like a really productive hour. I was able to get like the lab report done. It's not pretty yet, so I'll probably work on that later, but it's 10 now. Oh wait, I think lecture starts at 10. I thought it started at 10:10. Okay. It's my only class where attendance actually counts. Learning about arthropod-borne infections today. I am muted. Okay, good. Look, this is what school looks like. We have to fill out an attendance form every day. All right, I told them I'm attending and to learn about some infections from some doctors. It's actually exciting. Let's see, I didn't download the slides yet. I'm a mess. They're not talking about anything important yet. I wanted to say, if you are transferring to Davis or if you're going here, this class, it's called IDI 141, and for biochem and probably other bio majors, it counts as one of the restricted electives. You have to take 6 units of restricted electives, and if you're pre-med, taking 5-unit physio and then this 1-unit seminar, which is on infectious diseases, is like the perfect way to cover those restricted electives. So I would highly recommend that. That's what I did, and I'm really glad that I did. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording because I don't know if I like get in trouble for recording this or something, and I'm gonna start paying attention. It's like 60 degrees outside, but it feels so cold in here. So right now students are just like asking specific things about the lecture, and this nice doctor and our professor, who's also a doctor, are answering specific questions, which is really cool. They're taking the time to do that because technically they don't have to. One interesting takeaway that I got from this lecture was that apparently, this isn't even what the lecture was about, but I thought it was super interesting. I didn't know that the way that they test like mosquito prevention, like sprays like DEET and stuff, is you cover yourself with insect repellent and then they put your hand in a box with a bunch of mosquitoes and they time how long it takes for a mosquito to bite you. And I mean, it makes sense, but I had never thought about that before, and I thought that was kind of funny and interesting and also horrifying. My favorite thing to do between activities is to interact with my housemates whenever they come into the kitchen, because I can hear them, because my room's right next to the kitchen. So let's go bother Victoria. Hi.
What is this? Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, it is though. This is Victoria. Stop.
Go away.
This is vet school.
Yes.
This is her vet school. She's making food and she's in vet school. She hated that. I'm gonna go win back her favor by unloading the dishwasher. And I'm not gonna take you with me because she'll never talk to me again. I'm messy right now, so I'm gonna just sort of put some stuff. Oh, this is messy too. Oh God, okay. I'm gonna clean my room. I'm gonna clean it really quick. Better. Okay. Okay, now we're going to do a PChem lecture. PChem is physical chemistry, and I'm really bad at it. It looks like the lecture I'm gonna do right now is, let's see, it's loading. How long is it? It's 120 minutes. This is like the 4th lecture that we've gotten this week, so he's definitely giving us longer lectures than he would be able to give us in person. I got a 55% on the first exam and a 70% on the second exam. We have 5 total and then a final, so hopefully I'm gonna keep getting better at it, but I have my tea and it'll be over in an hour and a half. So what I do for these lectures is I just kind of follow along, writing down the stuff that he writes down.
So you might have water.
So even though I started this lecture about an hour ago, I made it about 15 minutes in before my sister called me, so I FaceTimed her for like 45 minutes. Even though that's not the most productive thing to do for school, I think it's important when you're just stuck at home all day long to, you know, try and talk to people. So talking to Molly always makes me feel good. Okay, so I'm still only like halfway through the lecture, but it is 12:45 and I'm really hungry. So I'm going to go start cooking lunch and then I'm gonna finish this later because when I'm hungry, I don't learn very well. Also, it's a really dense lecture and it's taking me forever, and also my pencil needs to charge. It's very quiet in here because everyone's studying. I can't cook in this. Sweet, oh, this is horrible lighting. This is so bad. So bad. Okay, we're going for some roasted sweet potatoes and some lentils from Trader Joe's. These ready-to-eat steamed lentils. They're very good. I like to buy foods that I can eat whenever I want to, that don't go bad super fast. So that's the inspiration for this meal. I know it sounds really boring. I'm not someone who like really cares how food tastes a lot. I love when people cook for me, but I hate cooking so much that it's just not worth it for me to actually try. Do my best to eat somewhat healthy as a college student, but I also mostly just do my best to not spend a lot of money. School's expensive. There's this really cool thing that you can get though called CalFresh. If you're a student who qualifies for work study, they give you $200 a month on a little card. Wow, this is a horrible knife. And you can use it to buy groceries. So that's how I get my groceries. I actually decided to take a little break while I wait for the oven to heat up. I don't know what to talk about. I'm realizing right now that I'm not used to like talking out loud this often in the day. School is just kind of a drag right now. Everyone that I've talked to feels the same way. As me personally, as a pre-med student, I realized my first year at community college that if I wanted to actually become a doctor, I was going to have to spend all of my time studying and working. So that's what I did, and I kind of tricked myself into loving it for multiple years, and I really did love it. Like, I loved going to class, I loved going to office hours, I loved walking. Oh, I can put them in the oven now. I'm gonna finish this thought though. I loved walking around campus and going to the tutorial center. I ended up tutoring there, and I loved tutoring. Even though I'm not someone who is super social, like I don't go out a lot or go to parties, and I didn't even before COVID, I really do like interacting with people. Like I loved interacting with people at school and at work, and I loved studying at busy cafes and sort of just people watching, but also getting work done. And that made school fun for me. And with COVID and just being stuck inside, it's just all the stress, and it's just as hard and maybe even harder, and just none of the fun. And I just dislike it so much, like a crippling amount. And I've been worried recently, like, how am I gonna go to medical school if I hate school this much right now? And I have to keep reminding myself that I just hate being stuck inside. And teaching, I feel like I'm teaching myself so much stuff. So, I don't know. It's not the best time to be in college. There's definitely worse places to be, but just, it's a pity party, I guess, for Sally right now. I want to put like a positive spin on it, but I'm just trying to get to winter break. Just get to winter break. I want to have like a week where I can panic and lie down and feel anxious and not have to like still be productive while feeling all of those things. All right, enough of that. We're gonna go put these little sweet potatoes in the oven. Hi, I'm doing a day in the life video today.
Fun.
You're gonna be part of it now. Victoria's already part of it, and she was really upset about it. She did not like it. She actually threatened me with a knife.
Oh my god.
I cannot take notes and eat lunch at the same time, so I'll eat it without my lecture going. Right now, when we turn on the oven, it sort of heats up the house a little bit, and that's nice. So I'm a little bit less cold. I have about 10 minutes left of the lecture. Then I'll be able to submit the lab, and let's see. I've done some of these things. I did the lecture. I need to submit the lab. I did wow. Really, that's the only one I've done so far. I can't cross the other ones off yet. Okay, finished that lecture. Took me a really long time. Now I have 15 pages of notes. Of course, we did 0 examples of the types of problems. We just derived equations. I just spent too long, maybe like an hour, just kind of lying on my bed. This is the most unproductive I've been in like the last 4 years. Not today, just like recently. Thinking of myself as pre-med at a time like this, it's really complicated because I should be volunteering or shadowing or like gaining experience. I talked to someone and they said that I need a leadership position because all the experience that I have is just me working, and so I think about that every day, and if any of this is going to be enough to get me into a medical school, maybe other people did all that stuff before, but I really needed this year to catch up on stuff. I needed this year to do volunteer work, and I'm trying and I'm looking, but with the stress of classes and then just the general anxiety, I don't know, not getting enough done. And then I lay down in panic, and then I waste time worrying, and then I get less done, and then I feel bad about that. So I spend a lot of time trying to not beat myself up about that stuff because it doesn't help. And now I've wasted more time. So I'm gonna work on my nutrition homework because my brain is tired, but that does not take any brain power, and you will see why. All right, so these are the lectures that we get for my nutrition class.
So we will be defining
what we do is we go to 2 times speed.
So important,
And
we'll be bringing up
that's how we do nutrition. I just sort of speed through it so that I can just get my other work done. Okay, I just finished all of my nutrition lectures and took the quiz, and I got a 5 out of 5 because it was really straightforward. And that means that I'm done for the day. I didn't end up doing any PChem homework, but like I said earlier, I can do that tomorrow morning when my brain is all refreshed. So all I have left to do today is finish my laundry and put everything away, and then I have to make dinner. It is dinner time. This is on me, not on you. Don't worry.
What are you making?
I'm making my little fried eggs over spinach.
I'm eating hot chocolate and chocolate ice cream.
That sounds good. I'll probably have ice cream.
Yeah, your 2 bites of your salty ice cream.
It's so salty, I can't help it. It's just really salty ice cream.
You're just gonna have like a lot of water with it.
I have a lot of water. I'm not you. I don't. I'm not like a desert. What are you, like a desert rat? Is that what they're called? Is it a desert rat or a desert mouse?
You know, rat?
Yes, maybe that's what it is. The ones that like don't even drink water. They just have seeds with them.
Yeah. I'm surprised you even know that much, actually.
I did take zoology.
Oh, you took zoology.
I had to. Yeah, you have to take it if you transfer. You have to take zoology and botany. Eggs are not a breakfast food. In my kitchen, they are a dinner food, and they are eaten over spinach. Because I'm lazy. Oh, I dropped this shell. Got it. You should go to, oh, well, you have a bike.
Yeah, Stallion. I have a bike.
Some of us have cars.
Like, not you?
I don't have a car. It's not me.
We're just so eco-conscious.
We are. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's for the environment. I do care about the environment, but I am also just really scared of driving.
I mean, you probably need one for like later years.
That's what I was thinking.
But that's like pretty much every school though. Like, even for Davis Med School, like I'm.
But if I lived in like a city.
I mean, you just have to be on call within like literally 20 minutes. So it's really hard not to have a car. Like, I'm gonna have to get one even here. I live so
Really?
close, yeah. It's just like, plus if you're doing like night rotations, like it's kind of sketch.
Do you have to do that in vet school? They have
we
all
have
night.
ER.
You have an ER that's open all night long
Yeah.
for the animals.
Of course you do. I told you I worked in the ER.
Did you work night shifts?
Yeah.
Oh, me too.
So cute.
I
so
knew
fun.
another thing we have in common.
Wow, that makes one thing.
One thing we have in common.
I feel like this is gonna suck because I put it in water, but
What I learned from watching my lunchtime video is that while I think I'm chewing with my mouth closed, I'm almost chewing with my mouth closed. Which is,
pet peeve of mine.
yeah. I think I am. That's the thing.
You're trying really hard.
Like, I don't think I'm doing like the loud eating thing, but I saw my mouth, it did open multiple times.
Well, I'm sure your viewers will appreciate
Good look into my mouth.
I can't believe you're recording
Food
yourself
in
eating eggs and spinach. This is so ridiculous.
You can drop out.
Definitely. Literally, I think I might if it wasn't for all the tuition I've already paid.
Really? Is it that bad? I'm not allowed to show you, but Victoria's crying and eating ice cream and drinking hot chocolate. Right before my eyes. That's about as much as I feel like recording today. I think I'm all done. That was fun. That was very time consuming, but I think that was pretty accurate day in my life, to be honest, just kind of doing schoolwork and stuff around the house and then randomly being very, very lazy. So I hope you liked it and I'll see you next time.